Thank you once again for joining us here on Going Beyond. Nadeem is a very interesting person whom I have here in my studio today. 32 years ago, in the very early days, he started an Institute of Design here in the city. And I'm going to ask him to take me through that journey and what does it mean to him looking back. Thank you so much, Nadeem, for being here in my studio. I really do appreciate your time. Now, 32 years is a long time. What inspired you initially to actually start an Institute of Design here?
As we know that we are from South India, we have a lot of traditional things with us and we have a rich culture and heritage. But the children are finding it very to go to westernize. So first we have to know about basics. So I said, why can't we do something here? Get the international design concepts in India. And right now we have a rich culture in India. So I felt like let us start with the basic. How to start we can do with the art and design. So we started with the basic courses in design first.
Right. Was it easy to actually set up something like this in the early days? How difficult was it for you to actually put together this whole thing?
Yes, and actually I agree to you because it was totally primitive in terms of design and people like design but they don't want to learn design. That is a very big question mark here, as well as the parents who like to put their children only in engineering and medicine. Till date they enjoy that. Now we have one more thing called IT, but those days it's only like engineering or medicine. So slowly we had some students who are like want to do some courses in design. So the rebellious ones try to join us slowly one by one. With the word of mouth, we've been able to establish ourselves, and we are happy to be here today with you and talking.
Thank you very much. When you talk about design, what do you mean exactly by design? Design of what? Is it, is it clothes? Is it fashion? Is it interiors? Is it buildings? What does design actually mean?
Yeah. See, design is anything aesthetically very well and functional. That is the most important thing. So you can design anything, but it is not functional aesthetic, it's not going to help you. So we are looking on the functional aspect of that. And plus we have wonderful things such as, like we have been teaching them how to design garments. So how we say as a top garment or a bottom garment, like how you start with basic designing, for what occasion, what fabric, what color, like that we go in and we teach in fashion designing. As Institute of Design, we go first thing, what you think in your mind to put in paper. So what you have in the mind, you put in the paper. Then we select, once the design is ready, you go to the fabric. What fabric will suit that design? And then we go into the pattern making, cutting and stitching, and finally the garment is out.
Right. Is the course itself a long one? Let's talk about fashion design because I'm interested in fashion. And so how long is that course? Is it long?
It is a 1-year diploma course or a 3-year degree course. Okay. A student can select whichever they want.
Do you find that currently you have a lot more interest from when you first started?
Yes, there are a lot of people are interested in design, but everybody thinks design is very easy. But design is not easy, it is painful.
Really?
Because as students think that they can scribble and that becomes a design, okay, to make the scribble into design, it takes time.
Right.
So they need to give a lot of attention towards it. Okay, for that thing, anything matters.
So we have a lot of fashion designers right here in our city. And by and large, what do you think of the Indian fashion industry? I mean, I think it's beginning to become quite popular around the world. From your experience, what have you seen happen?
Actually, to be very honest with you, we are already a rich culture. We had the queens, the maharajas, the maharanis were wearing everything already there. Okay, only thing is in the international way, it is a minimalistic fashion. For us, is luxurious. Okay, we need the emeralds, the diamonds and everything. Right. In terms of the jewelry, in terms of attire also, we had a lot of embellishments, which are zardozi,
yes.
Okay, I mean, very, very chikankari and things like that. And plus we have the silk in South India, which is already famous, as you know, right. globally, right. Kanjivaram silks.
Right. A lot of the international designers have been looking towards India for the embroidery, for what you call the embellishments, for a lot of the other rather flashy garments.
Yes.
Have you seen that catching on?
Yes. Now, actually, to be very precise, lot of international designers are appreciating the Indian artisans. They are taking their skills and showcasing in the fashion weeks globally.
Right.
And right now you can take it from anything from India. It is there in the market.
Right.
If you see any fashion week anywhere in the world, you will have our designers showcasing, which is a proud moment for us. And plus our artisans have been, their art has been exposed in the garment there.
Right. But when people come from overseas and designers, are they actually paying respect to our artisans by way of not just getting cheap labor? Is that happening? Are they being respected? And that, I think, is very important.
I would be very happy to tell now the international community as such in the creative industries are respecting the Indian craftsmen.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and right now that has to happen because nobody can do our hand skills like Indians. Okay, we have very good strong in our hand.
Right.
Okay, and right now I'll just give a small example what I foresee. See, everybody is using AI and all, but basically as 𝗲𝗏𝗍𝐶 everything machine finish and hand finish are two different things. In hand finish, you will find mistakes. That is the style. In machine, you won't find the mistakes. It will be cheaper.
Right.
So people don't understand this.
Right.
Handwork is handwork always.
Right. Now, 𝗲𝗏𝗍𝐶 is really beautiful work. I was always under the impression that it's mainly in an art form as paintings and as, wall hangings and things like that. So is 𝗲𝗏𝗍𝐶 also used a lot in garments?
Yes, they are using a lot on the garments now. And plus previously also it's been used, now also they are using. And now the finish is coming into the Western motifs. Previously it was Indian motifs, now it's the Western motifs. They are trying to think on how to use the embellishments, okay, and do that.
Right.
Okay, and right now you can say tie and dye from Indonesia, which has been done in India.
Yes.
Okay, like that, lot of things are there. So like that, people are trying to mix match the Asian culture to be precise.
Right. Is there a great deal of competition in the business that you're talking about in the fashion industry, would you say?
Yes, competition is always there. I want, right now, I mean, a simple example, the jacket what you're wearing is wonderful. But when you went to the shelf, you had 10 options for you.
Yes.
And you picked one. So the designer has to 10 different combinations which suits you. So they have to showcase themselves very well in terms of their fundamental learning, in terms of their business acumen.
32 years is a pretty long time to be running an institute, and there are now probably quite a few in our city itself.
Yes.
So you're one of the early pioneers
Yes.
in the art and design. In art and design. How did you get started? Why?
Basically like we want to do something different. Okay, I mean, as you say, we want to do a little bit different. So we said what we can do. So we said, why can't we do a course in design? So I equipped myself with an interior designing course during my college course. And that was interesting. Okay, and I thought there are a lot of opportunities are available only in UK and Europe at that time, or Singapore, but for that matter. So my fellow beings are not getting the chance to showcase. So let me do that. So I started working on this concept. So I am very feeling proud to say that we started with one student, one faculty, one classroom. Today we have passed out 15,000 students from our campus and 50,000 all over South India and Sri Lanka. We have done that.
Right.
So we have been making a small difference for them, and some of the students have been doing extremely well. Okay, in terms of designing for TV channels, in terms of factories, they are working with a lot of garment brands all over India and globally also.
Tell me, Nadeem, about the different designing courses that you actually offer. So it's graphic, it's textile. Textile is very popular?
Yes. See, actually textile is popular, I mean, not much now because of the digital printing and stuff like that. But that is also having a lot of demand is there for exclusivity. See, the problem here, what people don't understand is, when you say exclusivity, you need to have proper learning. When you want mass production, you can buy from the market. It is already available there. So you just need to pick and do. But when you say exclusivity, like the boutique culture, you need to have exclusivity on everything. For that matter, your garment designing, your furniture designing, your brochure designing, okay, your website also. Everything matters now in terms of their interfaces and things like that.
Mark you, of course, exclusivity comes with a very high price tag.
Yes.
Don't you think that puts off a lot of people?
No, designer, garments are not costly, made costly. You have because the designer is going to spend time, think about the client, what he has to wear or she has to wear, for what occasion, how she is going to look different. He is going to spend enormous time to see, think, understand as a client, their requirements and design. So for example, each garment is made, one garment is made in one day, it takes 10 days for this garment.
Right.
So the time taken is there, and plus the skill, Everything is taken care in the exclusivity market or the boutique market.
What about the competition that you probably face in the international arena, especially from places like China, who are just mass producing everything under the sun?
China is a leader in the global market. They are the global factory. Okay, but Indian exclusivity is already there, and right now there are some clients who go to China, then they come back to India because of the quality. See, India always quality, 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 and right now we can't compete with China because they can cut down the price. But Indian quality and Indian designers are there, and some of the best people are there around us, like Kanjivaram Silks or Tirupur, or you say, other places in North India,
Right.
they who are controlling, like Surat.
Right.
So they have the fabric, acumen, knowledge, everything. So they are surviving.
Right.
When the competition only grow, I feel that way.
Right. You've also expanded your arena. I
Yes.
mean, you've been in Sri Lanka. Now, I know that the Sri Lankan stuff is also very beautiful.
Yes.
And the Sri Lankan designers also have got a long way, have gone a long way since they began.
Yes.
You still have an outfit there?
Yes, actually, because of Corona, we had to close down. Again, we are restarting on Colombo soon.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Colombo has a wonderful market and a lot of wonderful students there who can learn design. And basically, as you know, our islanders, they are a little bit more creative.
Yes.
Okay, everywhere in the world. Okay, so likewise, it's very interesting there also. And plus, the garment factories are there in Sri Lanka also, similar to India.
Right.
Okay, they export to all over the world.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
They have wonderful products.
Like people like yourself, would they take an Indian student and have them actually work there? Have you seen that happen?
No, the main thing is that what kind of clientele they are targeting. Okay, the basic thing is a target. So might be they want to have a factory in China, in Sri Lanka, and they want to target Indian designers or Indian market. They have to have some Indian knowledge and design skills. So likewise.
Yeah.
So that is very, very important, and they are doing that.
In fact, I've had an example myself of buying something in Sri Lanka, coming to India and buying exactly the same garment. I bought it in Goa, of course. But that was kind of very interesting for me. What about the other parts of Asia? What do you think about the design that's going on there?
See, actually, the other parts of Asia are trying to focus mainly onto the Western culture. Okay, but the traditional batik in Indonesia, okay, like that, if you take Vietnam, Laos, the real people who are the
workers, the real artisans.
Artisans, they are still with their handcraft. Okay, might be with the wood, might be with the with the fabrics, the finishes, everything. Okay, and like this silk batik is this there, and plus there is leather batik also is there.
Really?
Okay, yeah, they do bags and jackets on that. Okay. So like that, a lot of things are there, but slowly, like we need to have a system where we get all the artisans in one flow and try to promote them.
You have tie-ups outside of India, and
please.
you've got plans as well.
Yes.
Let me ask about your future plans. After 32 years, do you see yourself going forward? Do you see yourself stagnant? Tell me.
See, basically, with the global market today, like little bit stagnant, but we are seeing a lot of future is there for designers and design people all around the world. And there is a standard growth of 15 to 18% every year in the Indian design market, on the Asian market also. Okay, like a lot of Indian designers are respected. They are working in Milan, okay, and they are working in Dubai, they are working in Singapore, they are working in Hong Kong, to be this side of the world, and plus Europe also.
It's good to see that our Indian stuff is finding world markets now, and with some kind of respect, particularly when somebody like you tells me that you also have been tying up with Singapore and the Maldives and Brunei, if I am correct.
Yes, correct.
How is that going? Have you actually started? Are you in talks? How does it work?
We are in talks. Actually, see, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to project ourselves not as an Indian player, okay, as an Indian multinational. Okay, main thing on the education segment. See, we have a culture, we have our team of dedicated faculties, we have the knowledge share also. So, and we have the experience of so many years. So, we want to share with the other community along with us and improve them also. And right now, because the idea here is that if I start an institute in Singapore or anywhere, and we have a center there, these students are going to come and see our fabrics. It's like basically a give and take. So they like to see the garment, because see, everybody from Indian students, they get accustomed to Western thought process. Same way they also want to buy from Indian products. So we are looking in for Dubai, okay, and then Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei, and then Sri Lanka, Maldives. It's in the pipeline.
When we talk about this international arena, is it that it is mostly catering to the Indian diaspora in these countries? Have you found that that's a niche market?
No, see, we are targeting students who want to learn creative education. So we are not looking on the Indian diaspora as such.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing is everybody wants to learn something new. So who can teach them? So some people have the trust that India is a very good institution. It's a world knowledge we have. So they like to come and join us. So likewise it is. And right now we have the Indian identity everywhere.
Indeed.
Okay. We can't leave it because
Yes.
it's in our blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
So that way. So it is not that way. It's the most important thing is that. So we are going to have, and everybody is happy to be a part with us because we have a legacy. We have some hard work done for so many years,
Right.
Regularly doing it. And plus our students have been successful in the area of who studied with us. Okay, they are designing for movies. They are designing for all the TV channels, what you see in Tamil, advertisements. Okay, like that they do the fashion shows. So like that a lot of people are getting a job there.
Right.
So we are very happy with them. Their success is our success.
Yes, of course, indeed. In fact, talking about success, do a lot of your students who've been through your institute, do they actually get back and say, you know, sir, guess what, this is what I've done, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that? Do you find that they still want to interact with you and your institution?
Yes, please. We call them as Institute of Design family.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes. They are a family member for us. Let them go anywhere, they'll come back to us. Now, thanks to the technology, we have WhatsApp, Facebook, all these things are available. So they are in touch.
Oh, that's...
Okay. Till now, we are the first student in touch with us.
That's very nice. That must be you.
Yes. So who joined in 1993, she's still in touch with her. Her name is 𝗃𝐿𝐵𝐻𝐶𝐿, I can tell that.
Okay, that's great. I'm sure you must be very proud of when your old students come back.
Sure.
So now, over all these years, do you still continue to teach in your institute?
Yes, because see, actually the main thing is it's not teaching now. It is an interaction. Okay, they need some motivation, they need some advice. So we go into the play and help them out to be better. That's the whole idea.
Right. So when these students come to you, do they realize what's in store for us, that they're going to end up, as you say, design, cutting, stitching? Probably, do you talk to them or do you teach them about retailing or marketing? Is that also one of the issues?
Now we are trying to add in that as an entrepreneur development. Okay, where we are looking on two things. We want them to be an entrepreneur, and then actually I believe only one thing. First, you take orders to give orders. First, you be a part of a system, do some internship, train yourself for 1 year or 2 years according to your needs. Then you start your own. Because see, investing is very easy. To give back the investor is very difficult. So we tell them, your money is your money, but don't waste it. So learn the trick of the trade.
Right.
So I mean, go for a 1 year training or go for a job. I mean, express yourself. See, the problem here is everybody thinks design is easy. See, it is put in paper, it can be converted to a garment. But actually, the garment has to be sold. So
yes, that's true.
That is the most important thing.
That's the end result, isn't it?
Yes, and somebody need to carry and tell you, okay, I got from this person, from this shirt or a attire, it is very good, why can't you buy? So we need that. So for that means first you need to be a part of a system where somebody is doing it. You can join any boutiques or a factory, anywhere, understand the system, how it works, then you start your own. Because everybody who is ready to give, for example, the children's father, mother, husband, wife, they are ready to give the money. But I want them to give back to the money to the parent, the investor, I say.
That's true.
So how you are going to do it? So that way I am telling them to please go intern yourself, okay, in some outlets anywhere in the world. Okay, if possible, go to Dubai, go to Singapore, wherever you want to go, learn, then you come back. Once you go to Dubai and learn and come back, you know, the cost of the production is less in India. So you can sell in dirhams. Okay, it's cheaper in India. You can sell in dollars.
Right. So having said that, are you expecting for them to go first and intern and then come to you for a class, for your course, or do you want it the other way around?
Yes. First you learn the basics, because otherwise the industry don't have time to teach you basics. So that way, so you can learn the basics and then you can go and work for 1 year or 6 months, according to your requirement. Then you come back.
Right. How easy is it for you as an institute to actually source and to get teachers who are good, teachers who are, you know, good in communicating and teaching these young students, because their minds are open to anything a teacher may tell them. So how easy or difficult is it?
Actually, the thing is that all the teachers are very good. But the teachers also have a specialty. I like this only. See, a person would like to do design. Okay, he doesn't like pattern. He knows pattern, but he is very confident in design. Okay, the person who likes pattern, he doesn't like the design.
That's difficult for you then. How do you handle that?
So that way we have a lot of pool of faculty who understands the needs, and we tell them this is what required. So they say, okay, we'll do this.
Right.
So like it's an interaction. And main thing is that the gurus are the gurus. So they have been churned left, right, center, and they are ready to teach the students, okay, who want to share their knowledge. So that way the teacher's job is more important. They are the backbone of any institute for that matter.
Tell me about your own personal expansion program, your plans.
Yes, I see we are looking to expand in two modes. One is as an institution ourselves, or we are looking for people who can join hands. See, basically there are a lot of institutions in India who are teaching the regular courses. In that courses they can add in this program in terms of the design courses in them. So it will be helpful for their students as an employable skill in fashion. See, for example, if you take 15,000 students or 20,000 students in a college, where we can have only 100 students coming and learning. These 100 students will be successful, we know, because they have two learning methodology with them. One is the regular learning and one is the part-time learning with them. So that way it is very helpful for the student also who are interested in design. So I mean, right now we get a lot of students who say, my parents told me to join BCom, my parents asked me to join medicine. We have students who finish medicine and come and join my interior designing course. We have students who finish their medicine engineering and came and join a fashion design course. So their interest is there. So I am trying to say, why can't these institutions who are very good, they have the infrastructure, everything available, so they can do these courses along with them. So it will empower the students who are interested in design. Because, and main thing is, my students are the best students. My students, I am telling you what my students means. Any student who is learning design is a rebel. Regular students won't come to us.
Really?
They have to be a rebel. On the ideas, they won't listen to the parents, they will be like that. Okay, but they want to wear something for themselves or they want to make somebody else wear. So they are creative people. Okay, so that thing is there. Okay, so and these people are very interesting. They have their vision. I want to become somebody. I want to showcase my talent like that. I'm not talking about only fashion design. I'm talking dance, drama, theater, fine arts, any of them. So people are like that. So they need to get a focus. Maybe they can learn a full-time course as their parents feel that is correct.
And keep the parents happy.
No. Because see, actually the parents, they know everything. They have seen life differently. So please respect their needs and wants as parents.
Their wishes.
Yes. And then you learn yourself also. Prove yourself. Don't try to tell, I like this. So prove yourself with doing some basic courses to start with, 1 month, 2 months. Prove yourself that you are smart in this area. So like that we can elevate themselves.
So you have, by what you've just said, that means you do have some short-term courses.
Yes, please. Like 1 month, 2 months. For them
the shortest course you have?
I mean 1 month, 24 days.
1 month, is it? Okay. Now you had a tie-up with the MGR University for about 4 or 5 years.
Yes, please.
I was just wondering, what did you actually do with that university?
We have been doing the courses for them. Like we started the department for them, and we run the department for them.
Such as the art and craft?
No, we did the BSc fashion designing for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did the BSc fashion designing for them. So we've been doing for last 5 years. Okay, now we are not doing. So likewise it is. So we started with only 3 students. Now we have 85 students in that department now.
Very
so
nice.
Because of the course curriculum, how we maintain everything.
So are you looking at joining hands with other such universities?
Yes, why not?
Or other such?
Yes, please. Because see, the main thing is knowledge is for universal, not mine. Okay, and right now anywhere in the world you can go, the shoulders are here, the neck is here, the sleeves are here.
That's true.
So we are not teaching rocket science, but the catch is for which shoulder, which fabric, which shirt, which cut, that is a catch.
Which season?
Yes, which season, of course.
Which season,
yes,
of course,
yes.
What about, you did briefly touch on the fact that you'd have done television stuff as well, you know. So what are you actually saying then? You are teaching them how to design for television programs or what?
See, we are trying to do in 2 things. One is the corporate requirement. Next is the personal requirement, custom design. See, we are trying to do for a college girl how to design, what is the purpose. If the girl is going for a wedding, what is the wedding attire, the total trousseau for her. And then if it is a commercial, okay, if it's a cafe, how you design. Okay, if it is a corporate uniform, how you design. For a TV anchor, what kind of suits are going to suit well for them. Okay, like for example, like as an anchor. Okay, you want to show, we are not going to do a too much luxury where the people forget the news and see the anchor.
That does happen actually. Yes.
So that way it has to be looking the corporate culture into it, how we are going to present, what you're going to present, and the news is the main focus for us. So how we attire them in such a way that they have been respected, okay, and how their delivery is there.
And
so
credibility, which is very important.
Yes, for the channel, and for the person.
Yeah, that's right. So do you watch a lot of television to acquaint yourself with what's going on?
We have to know, we have to see all the movies, all the TV news is happening, all the news channels globally to know what is happening, and plus the fashion trends, which is part of us. So we need to, every year it changes. So we need to have follow it up on that.
So from your experience, tell me, when it comes to, say, fashion design, let's talk about that, that if when you're teaching your students, is there one particular area that they want to go into? Do they really all want to do television designing or movie shows designing, or how does it work?
No, see, the basic thing is we are trying to tell you, as earlier I told you, a top garment and a bottom garment.
Yes.
I'm just telling on simple.
Yes.
So that way it depends on what you are going to do, because the task is given. See, for example, right now I'm telling you, okay, as I'll take you as a client, you tell me, my student or me, for example, you say, I'm going to go for the Oscars evening. So what should I dress up? So we come with a scribble, sit and discuss with you what is the color tone, what color will suit you, what kind of fabric, what kind of duration, when you're going in the morning or evening or afternoon. So likewise, we calculate everything, sit and discuss with you and create a mood board, and then we come into a total illustration for you. Once you approve, it is made as a product.
Well, that's really interesting. You know, Nadeem, I think it's very interesting for me to talk to you because I do have a sort of innate interest in stuff like this. And you seem to be doing a great job with your students. I hope that they're really reciprocating what you are teaching them, and that they all hit the headlines somewhere or the other in the world.
Already they've been working with a lot of top agencies, top advertising, top movies and things like that.
Okay.
So we also work with a little bit with some of the movies also.
Really?
Okay. Well, I mean, I would like just to name one movie called Jeans, where Aishwarya was there.
Yes.
So, I mean, we have been part of it for designing for Seven Wonders song.
Oh, that's wonderful. So that means that the movie producer actually comes to you.
Yes, please.
To ask
like that we
for your designs. So the students have a great opportunity then to be featuring their work, isn't it?
Yes.
Do they look forward to that?
Yes. And right now what we do is we have a graduation show where we showcase the students' talent to the world, and please invite the press and the exporters or the boutique owners to come and have a look so that they can pick the designers to work for them as interns.
That must be an exciting time for your students.
Yes. So
well, you seem to be having a wonderful design institute on your hands. I want to wish you all the very best, and I want to thank you, Nadeem, so much for coming here and giving me all this great and wonderful information. Thank you very much indeed.
So kind of for inviting. It was a pleasure time talking to you.
Thank you. Well, it was fun for me to be talking to Nadeem today because I think it was really nice. I do hope that you too have found it nice and have found it interesting. And don't forget to keep watching us here on Going Beyond. Until the next time, bye for now.